On one particular day, she stayed overnight and I woke up with a headache. She was facing me and breathing right into me. It was like rubbish collectors when they pass by your house. So I had to sleep on the floor. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It, where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Yai and I'm going to be your host for today's show. I'm here with Favor. I think Favor has never been on the show with me before. Is it true?
Yeah.
You have your mic and I have mine. So.
Yeah. So this is actually my first time being on the show with you. And
We're going to have so much fun. Do you know what we're going to do today?
no.
I'm going to read you a story I found online and then we're going to share our views on that. Are we cool?
Sure.
But before that, how was your day? Why are you fired? How was your day?
I'm missing food, so
Don't worry, I'll order you food after the show.
sure.
What do you want to eat?
Go there.
Okay, I'll buy you. I'll buy you gobe 50 CDs, and then you do it with you do a video of you eating it, and then you challenge the girl, and then she do another one, and then we just have it going.
No problem with that.
So I'm going to read you a story today, and the story is, am I at fault? So I don't know if you're going to judge the person or not, but can we?
Alright.
Okay, so my name is, let's just keep the person's name out of it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is, let's give the person Kwame. So my name is Kwame, and I'm 28 years old. I have a serious issue and that I need help with. My relationship of 3 years is falling apart and it's not even my fault. My current girlfriend is someone I have been with since 2021. Everything about her is unique. The way she looks and the way she talks, she has everything. But recently, it checked like Adu Yawa. I am someone who doesn't like to keep things to myself. I say things as they are, but my recent approach is causing problem. My girlfriend has recently developed bad mouth odor, and calling it mouth odor is even being nice. It is worse than that. Imagine they were emptying your septic tank and found dead rats rotten in waste. Now this is bad. I can't bear to have conversations with her, and sometimes I have to stay far away from her when she comes over to my house. When she comes over to my house and we're having a conversation, I like to hear that I need my space so that I don't want to be too intimate with her. But I love her so much, and that thing makes me, what am I reading? Okay, so I love her more than just what she smells like, and I don't want to hurt her feelings. On one particular day, she stayed overnight and I woke up with a headache. She was facing me and breathing right into me. It was like rubbish collectors when they pass by your house, so I had to sleep on the floor. Since then, I tried to advise her to see a dentist or change her toothpaste, but she made an excuse that it was too expensive. I even joked with her that it might be more expensive for me if I fainted. And I was sent to the hospital, but she didn't like it. Anyways, fast forward, we were invited for an engagement, and because she loves children, she carried one and was speaking and playing with her. From nowhere, the little girl said, Auntie, your mouth smells like... I just couldn't help but laugh because of how it happened. But when she found out, she was really upset and decided not to speak with me. I still tried to tell her I still tried telling her while we were eating later on that evening that the child has said it, so she should imagine all her colleagues around her and her friends who couldn't get the courage to tell her the truth. Dear reader, she still hasn't talked to me since or responded to any of my messages. Am I the bad person here? What did I do or say that to make her believe that I really love her and I would never do anything to harm her? I miss her so much and I wish she was around, even with her mouth odor. Although I bought some more air refreshers for my room, how do I get her back? So this is like somebody's broken pen.
Yeah.
And this is like a crazy story. What's your take on that?
Well, to me, the guy, he tried.
He tried what?
He tried.
I think one of the convos that people don't like to have with people is scent. I don't know how to tell somebody that, oh my God, you smell so bad. Have you ever been put in that position before?
No.
You've never had a friend that has a bad smell and then you just don't know how to approach the person?
No, I haven't.
Really? Then you can't even relate to this story then. But then let's just imagine the girl was a girl. How do you think you would approach the issue with him? so that she doesn't feel offended. Your girlfriend has a very, very bad mouth odor.
Well, just like the guy did, he tried to talk to her about her situation. So I'll probably tell her, this is what I've seen about you, and I mean it's bad. Because of that, I can't get closer to you because it's hurting me. I get hurt. I mean, it's really piercing. So I mean, we should try and do something about it, both of us.
I don't even know how I would have approached the issue. Honestly, I think that I would have booked her an appointment to the dentist.
No,
because
straightforward without her notice will be.
No, just, come up with something. Oh, it's been a very long time. I went to the dentist and I was thinking that maybe we should do it as a couple thing. So let's both go to the dentist and just go and check out, and that's my first step. So if she agrees or he agrees, and then we go there. And then probably that would have solved it easier, because I'm not so good at telling people that they smell. Honestly, I really can't do that. I think I am those people that would buy you the stuff, like if I know you smell. So I'll buy you a couple of soaps, and I'll give you air freshener as well, and I'll give you maybe deodorants and something, but I can't really come to you and come and tell you, yo, you stink so bad, get up and get help. I don't know how to do that.
You just can't go straight forward and say that, some of them.
But the guy was also saying that he's a very straightforward person and he doesn't know how to hide.
That was his.
Yeah.
Because it's not even.
People also saying it in the comments that he could have just booked her dentist appointment. So that's the thing. Like, book her spa date, dentist appointment, so that she goes for both of them, and then
He made mention of she visiting the dentist, right? And the lady was like, it's expensive, right? So I mean, yeah, I think that was also.
So you should pay for it, yeah.
Yeah, since he was willing to. Yeah. Since he was willing to help.
I don't think he's out. I just feel like he wants to solve this problem with the girl, and I don't think she should take it.
The way he approached it wasn't so.
He said it in a very nice way to me, though, actually. But I think people struggle with this thing, and it's a very sensitive conversation to have with somebody. And if that person is your girlfriend, that's like crazy. So I'm going to read you one last story. This one is school drama for girls. So I'm a final year student in tertiary institution, and I must say I have gotten myself into something very bad, and I'm hoping you can help me. In order to hide her identity, let's assume her name is Sewa.
Okay.
I've been crashing on Sewa since first year. Many of my friends told me she was out of my league. Well, maybe they were right, because I made moves in second year and she bounced me. You are a nice person, but sorry, you're not my type. That is so painful. You are a nice person, but you're not my type.
That statement.
Have you ever said that before?
That statement.
You're a nice person, but you're not my type.
That statement.
Feel like you're a nice person, but you're not my type.
How can you tell me that?
How do you feel?
I feel insulted.
No, but I've complimented you.
Yeah.
Feel like you're a nice person. You're very nice. Okay, let's act it out.
That is insulting. That is insulting. How can you tell me?
No, let's act it out. Okay, so do you want to approach me or you want me to approach you?
All right, yeah.
Hi, Favor. Okay. Oh, let's.
You look so amazing.
Thank you.
Your smile. Anytime you smile, I get this kind of feeling.
Okay.
I think we'll make a great couple. So, if you don't mind, be my friend.
Favor, you're a really nice person, but you're not my type.
From the back.
No, but like, you're a nice person, but you're not my type. Okay, so I'm sorry, but you have someone out there who is good for you, and you probably find someone better.
How did you know there's someone for me?
There's obviously someone for you.
There's always
you're not my type.
And I'm saying you're the right person for me too.
Nah. Sorry.
Then you told me that you complimented me. What?
Yes, and that's the
And then you told me that I'm not your type. What about?
Okay. So every time.
That's really bad.
So he says, every time I remember those words she said to me, I get a serious migraine. The rejection affected me pretty badly and made me go into depression. I became a laughingstock to my friends who made fun of the fact that I had compiled an album of her photos in my phone and gallery, and yet she said no to me. I reached out to a friend of mine to help. Pays. I reached out to a friend of mine and to help me get over the situation. Bro, you can't continue like this, he said. Your grades have dropped and you have lost weight. You need to forget about her. Or you could put her under a love spell if you want, he laughed. Wow. The boy always found a way of passing silly comments whenever we were talking about something serious. But what thought those silly kept lingering in my ears? What if I had some sort of love spell and got her drooling over me? As crazy as it seems, these thoughts kept popping up in my mind and I just could not help but think it was a good idea. I logged into Instagram to wind down time one afternoon and found this weird looking man of God who claims to help with a lot of needs, especially love, charms, and money related stuff. At this point, I needed Sewa's affection more than money. Hi.
Can you make that statement?
Love over everything. That's crazy. Love or money? Choose. Like, love or money, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Love. Well, let me explain that.
Okay, explain.
For me, I believe that with love, you can actually achieve the money you want.
You believe with love?
Yeah.
With love, you can achieve money.
How can you have money and without love?
You can use that same love to buy the money. You can use that same money to buy the love. That's confusing. Sorry. You can use money to buy love. You know that?
Yeah, but that is not certain. It's not something that is going to stay for long.
But in this current economy, I don't think anybody would choose love over money. Okay, there are a few people like you and other people, but then...
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I won't choose
for
love.
me,
No, I would, but
love,
I would, I'll find a way to balance the two.
If you are with the right person, you are going to be rich. So,
yeah,
both of you can make it together.
Yeah.
So I believe love.
Okay. So he said that at this point, Sewa's affection was more than money. I dropped a DM and after a short conversation, we moved to WhatsApp. He arranged for me to come to his sanctuary, as he chooses to call it. His PA asked me that I take off my shoes before entering. The main pastor... I know, right?
That is a shrine.
I know, right? The main pastor wore an all-red attire with a white band around his head.
My goodness.
He had white markings all over his body. That I thought was weird. He asked that I bow to him before telling him my reason for the visit. I explained everything to him and told him I wanted my crush to fall at my feet and serve me as I pleased. He said a couple of prayers and incantations and gave me a bucket of brown water to wash down. I took a quick shower in church. And afterwards, he gave me his magic powder to apply on my face every night before bedtime for 3 days.
Wow.
Just in case you'd want to reverse this charm, come back here. I am the only one out of the many who can do it for you. Anyone else will find it very hard to reverse it, and it will cost you more money. Wow. He said. I gave him some money of appreciation and left. I started seeing signs when I saw Sewa in class. Her face lifts up whenever she sees me, and immediately she comes to sit by me. She was so submissive to me and kept staring at me the whole time. It felt uncomfortable. It felt really weird. I started to feel embarrassed every time I was with her. She kept staring at me like a zombie and wasn't aware of her surroundings. I asked her for this, but this was too much. I started to stay away from her. I realized she acted normal when I was not around. Her madness would always set in upon my appearance.
Of course.
right on, he's calling it madness. At first, he said he wanted affection.
Yeah.
So now that the girl is doing all that affection, now he's calling it madness.
Yeah, that's not true. I mean, it in a form of, let me say, an art. Because she's being, the spell is now working on her, so she's acting according to the spell. So, what if he wants to go back to reverse that, and the man is now changed to a new form?
Let's find out. So he said she would stop whatever she's doing just to come close to me and look at me with a smile. Weird. One day, she followed me all the way to my hostel and I came to confront her to leave because I really needed some space. She was heavily embarrassed because she became a laughingstock with time. Everyone soon knew her as the lover girl on campus. I had to do something about this. I had to reverse this. I was so sorry for my actions. I had bitten more than I could chew. I sat alone around our school park thinking to myself, I decided to go back to the so-called pastor to reverse the charm. Gang, 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 gang. Back to my amazement, I was told the pastor had been arrested After several reports from social media users who reached out to him for help, I stood in front of the empty church and put my hands on my head. I was finished. I had to find a juju man, but I didn't know anyone or a trusted man of God. Knowing well, I had not attended church in years. To reverse this, my senior lecturer and my project supervisor summoned me to his house one Saturday afternoon. Why have you not been attending class? You've missed 2 tests already, and that is unlike you. My supervisor, whose name I would like to withhold, is not only a lecturer to me, but a father figure. As one of the best students in class, he liked me from the onset and has held me ever since. He assigned me to my supervisor for my final project, and I knew he was going to see me through to graduate from school. I had done something very bad. I told him everything I had done, but decided to withhold the lady's name. He got so worried and immediately called his pastor for help. I left the girl's details out for the meantime. I sat in his chair as he made the calls. These students of today would do anything to get into a lady's pants. The voice from the other side of the line kept rubbing more salt to the wound. There have been many trending stories on social media with young girls looking for quick solutions to make it in life. You've got to take good care of your daughter, by the way. Honestly, I had no idea he could know who I had done to until just a moment after the call. I heard a knock on the door. Don't worry, I'll get it. I stood up, opened the door and froze. Sewa stood there smiling with her dad whilst mesmerized. Oh, he let her come inside. That's my friend's daughter, he said. They had just come to pay a routine visit to my lecturer. Apparently, something they do every now and then. In course of his close friendship with Sewa's dad, it was the longest 45 minutes of my life. Oh. I did all I could to not tell the lecturer in their presence. The girl in question is Sewa. However, the moment they left, I went back inside and told him everything in plain words. He nearly broke down in tears. Sewa's dad is the one that nominated you for the scholarship. He's the one on the board. How could you be so stupid with your lack of self-awareness? I had no idea from then on what was going to happen to me with regards to scholarship. He arranged and quickly took her to his pastor for deliverance. And guys, it took close to a month to completely have her liberated from the spell. We did all of this on blind side of her dad just so I wouldn't lose my scholarship. Well, that's what we thought. One of Sewa's closest friends had already narrated everything to her dad. My lecturer asked me to come over to his house one afternoon. I hurriedly there only to find Sewa, her dad, and the lecturer seated at the dining table. It is awkward silence alert. Tears started dropping from my cheeks immediately as I knew I was doomed. The look in his eyes were like he wanted to skin me alive. My lecturer, however, also seemed disappointed as he had received his share of blame for trying to protect me. Sewa's dad finally broke the silence. Listen, young man, you are going to publicly apologize to me and my daughter. I don't care how you do it. Reverse all claims she's the lover girl she has been known for. You have an hour to do this, and for the scholarship, dear.
Just finished.
I've washed my hands off you and any help I intended to offer you for further education. Guys, there's no way my parents can afford my tuition fee and enter. And I really need ways to make this man and the whole school believe in me again. I really cannot lose this lifetime opportunity. Wow, this is a very long but sad story. So you get a scholarship, you lose it over a girl, because at the moment you were thinking that you just wanted a girl's affection over everything else, over your career, over your life. What's your take on the story?
It's so much to, I just don't know what to say right now.
That is like very, very crazy. Yeah. I feel like he has made a mistake, but human beings make mistakes, and this is like one of the very few things that will happen to him in his life. So at least the girl is fine. She got over it. And
she was cool with it. So I think she can also speak in favor of Pekai.
No, I don't think that if I did you for girls and then you became a laughingstock of the school, you would turn around and come.
But she was cool.
No, but then that's for girls. Like, he literally humiliated the girl, and that's bad. I don't think she would want to come and beg on his behalf. But all I can say is I feel like this is a learning process for him to understand that for girls it's not the way. Next time, try and beg for the girl's love or something. Have you begged for a girl's love before?
No, not yet.
So you're like the girl that always gets the guy that always gets the girl.
No.
Have you been bounced before?
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, this is a personal question. How many girls have you dated?
No.
None. Hey, Viva.
It's true. No.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
Why?
Hold on. I just. Should I say this?
Like you say this. I won't tell anybody.
Well,
Are you afraid of girls?
no, I'm not afraid of girls.
So what's the issue?
You can literally approach any girl I want.
But you don't want to for now. You've not found the one, have you? Describe your one. Maybe
There
she's
are
out
many
there.
of them out there.
You describe your one.
My one?
Yes.
I can't describe one now.
You don't want to.
For security reasons. I wouldn't go there. Yeah, so
Okay.
the point is, alright, there are many girls out there.
Okay.
And you tend to, let's say, have a crush on someone. Later you see another one, like, oh no, this one is also a different type. So my own is, I don't want to date multiple.
You don't want to date multiple people. Yeah, that's good. That's
Before-
like very honest of you.
Yeah, before marriage. It will be like, I just want my wife to have this clear mindset that,
Okay, so
yeah,
the person that you for one day choose is going to be the person you get married to.
yeah. So
So you're taking.
let me say I have someone, or let me say a list of people I'm literally studying.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll pick the right one out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then that's like you taking your time.
Yeah. So it's not like I have one that I'm dating, because sometimes I doubt myself.
Wow. Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Touring.
Don't post this.
Don't worry. You'd actually find this.
What's yours?
You wouldn't even have to do for girls to get the one.
That is. I'll never do that.
That's what you do. I think
What you love?
anybody has done me for girls before.
How would you know?
I don't know, but if they have, like when you people see me acting like very strangely doing strange things for love, please check on me. I am sure that somebody has done
It's
it.
not always the case.
No, there are some things that I know people know that I wouldn't do. So just in case one day you find your social media,
So I think people know.
doing a couple of things
Yeah.
with one particular person, overdoing it to be precise, overdoing it. The person has done me something. Call my mother and call your pastor.
Sure.
Okay, so what's the lesson that you've learned from the for girl story?
All right. So with me, what I learned was true love is one thing which was like as a young guy, and
As little as you are,
yeah, I think we shouldn't think of going that far or that extent of getting
Yeah.
I mean, like how he felt later, he realized that this was not what I wanted.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Yeah, so everybody should say no. All guys, I mean,
Say no. At the end of the day, what we learned was say no to for girls.
say no to for girls.
Say no
There are
for-
many girls out there.
girls out
So if she's not willing, I mean,
Yeah. Especially
for
if
the
she
next
tells you-
one.
yeah, especially if she tells you that you're a nice guy but you're not her type. You know.
I said that is sort.
If you say
You
you're a
don't
nice
mean
guy
that.
but you're not her type, go for somebody else. Say no to for girls. Focus on education. Money over love. What?
Yeah,
Love over money.
stay true.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah,
And
don't bounce, guys.
don't bounce, guys.
Yeah.
Use a better line.
Yes,
What would I
that
use?
word, you're not my type
Let me think of something that I will use.
scenario.
I don't know how to. Okay, I think I would say. I think you would find your better half out there, but I'm not sure that is me. Is that harsh?
That is okay.
Okay, yeah. So you'd find somebody better, but I'm not sure that person is me. See?
If you say better, that's you know, nobody is perfect.
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah, and I can't be perfect,
Yeah.
but you can make me perfect.
Oh, that is very.
So you find the one that you want, and you make the person better in your own way.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay. Thank you, Faber, for coming on the show.
Yeah.
I actually have fun. I actually had a very nice time with you.
All right.
So, any shout outs?
Wow, shout out to Mr. Kofi.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alhaji, Mr. Danson. Yeah. Shout outs to ANU Media and LTAI. You guys are wonderful and you're doing a great job. You said shout out to me.
Okay,
Shout out to my mom.
Oh, shout outs to mommy and shout outs to my dad and shout
Happy
outs to
Mother's Day once
everybody.
again.
Yeah, and everybody, you know. Shout
And
outs
a
to my
Father's Day
baby,
too. I mean, happy Father's Day too.
anybody, my friends, my family, and it was nice having you on the show, Pedro. So
Wish me happy
happy Father's. When is Father's Day, though? June. Happy
This one.
potential Father's Day.
I'm a father. I father a lot of people. So.
Okay. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Say Happy Mother's Day to me.
Happy belated
No, but say it to me. So say it.
this day.
Okay. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Alright.
We'll see you another time.
Yeah. Make sure you watch and
Like,
Repost.
subscribe, repost,
comment, share to your household, everyone. If you don't, I'm coming after you.
Okay, so bye.
Alright, bye.